I still can't believe they killed Nacho, man. Well, better get the cones out. Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Better Call Saul. This is going to be doing my review for this week's episode of the final season of Better Call Saul. This is for Season 6, Episode 4, titled Hit and Run. This is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Better Call Saul. And in today's video, we're going to be doing our weekly review for this week's episode of Season 6 of Better Call Saul. This is for Episode 4. This one is titled Hit and Run. So, damn, this was a really interesting episode. I really enjoyed this episode a lot. And I'm sure people are going to be surprised by that because based off of the reaction I've actually heard based off this episode, I've heard a lot of people out there saying that this is a filler, slow, pointless episode. And I have to majorly disagree. I really disagree. I thought this episode was actually a perfect kind of, bridge episode, if you will, between after the craziness that was episode 3 and getting ready for, obviously, the rest of this final season. I thought that this episode was actually really, really cool to kind of set up for that. And I thought it was a really cool way to kind of lead into what's coming up next. So this episode, I'll be honest. It's not going to be the longest review in the world just because there isn't as much to discuss this week. But let's talk about what we did get in this episode. So basically, we've got the cold open as usual. You got these kind of people that are, roaming around in this, subdivision on their bikes. And they go into their house. And you're kind of wondering at first, like, okay, wait, why are they in a house? Why is there armed guards? And what is this, situation exactly? And basically, at the end of the episode, you kind of figure out what it is. And it's actually Gus that is running this secret, Operation Underground thing or whatever. And he and Mike are kind of trying to, wait to see when, Lalo's going to kind of show his face again because they know he's out there. So, yeah, it's really, really cool. And, I think, Gus running his own, Operation Underground like that's really interesting. And it was kind of a cool twist to see him kind of open up that door into the basement of his house. You think he's just going down there to do laundry and then, you see him open up the door and it's like, oh, what the hell is this, So, yeah, that was really cool as well, too. Now, basically, in this one, they try to frame Howard. That's what Saul basically tries to do. He even dresses up as Howard and everything. We actually see the return of Wendy from Breaking Bad, the hooker. And she comes back in this one to basically try to, make it out to, make Howard look bad. Saul kind of plays the whole thing out. And he parks the car just in time before Howard sees him. It's literally perfectly done. Yeah, that's what they do. And you've got Kim in this one that kind of addresses to Saul a little bit. Do you ever feel like sometimes you're being followed, and, they kind of blow it off at first. But then later on, the next day, she's sitting in the restaurant. She sees the same car that she saw the day before, and it's watching her from outside. So she walks up to this car, and she straight up asks these guys, are you following me? And I remember the first kind of initial reaction I had at first was is this something related to Lalo? Does Lalo have people watching Kim? But it actually isn't. They leave peacefully. And you then find out, and this is when the twist happens, that Mike actually hired some of these guys in order to protect Jimmy and Kim, and that's why they are watching her. And it's actually, nothing bad at all. It's just Mike's trying to make sure that they're not getting killed because he knows that Lalo is still out there and he knows that there's a chance that he's going to come back. So he's doing this in order to protect her and to protect Jimmy and all that kind of stuff. So really, really interesting. And I like the meeting between Mike and Kim as well, too. I thought that was really cool. And, that's basically that. And now let's talk about the ending of the episode where it's actually my favorite part of the episode too. You actually have Saul that actually gets his Breaking Bad office. So that was really cool as well too. I really like seeing that as he gets the office, and basically it's pretty simple. He kind of in this episode, you can kind of tell things are getting set up, because he's meeting the clients at the nail place or whatever. You saw the one dude from 206. He was there as well, too. So we had a few cameos in this episode as well, too. And so that's really cool. I really like that as well, too. And, it's, again, just kind of building this mystery. Like, okay, we're getting closer to the timeline. Where is Kim in the Breaking Bad timeline? We're getting close. And it's definitely, it's getting intense for sure. So that's the episode right there. I think it was really solid. I don't even have any problems with it, so I'm still going to give this a 10. I know it's slow, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I personally thought it was a fantastic setup episode, and I'm very excited to see what comes up next. I don't really think there was anything too wrong with this episode at all. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this episode. Hit and Run, episode 4. And that is it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button. Tune up some of my videos for Better Call Saul. Follow Dan's Walk Review, subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for that video for Better Call Saul. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.